Hey guys, welcome to Amber Reviews. So in front of me I have a pair of Jordan 3 Katrinas or Hall of Fame. So these are the re-releases, not the original pair. I mean the original pair for charity. But I had some concerns when I first opened this. When you look at it from afar, it looks fine. I think on close inspections there was some concerns of the actual shoe itself. I took heaps of photos, sent it to StockX, and yeah, I think I'll keep talking about it as I kind of just show you guys. So here's the box. I mean, everything looks quite legit. Some people say that these logos shouldn't be on the same side of the sticker, but you know, I've seen a lot of people review it when they kind of accidentally turn the box, and you can kind of tell that sometimes on this side, sometimes on this side. So I'm not too sure is that indicator that it's not quite real. I mean, everything seems legit box wise. We've got the number here that matches with the shoe. The Jumpman logo on the box itself looks fairly normal. When you open up on the paper, we've got the kind of, I think, elephant print, I would say, kind of on the paper. And it's a greyish colour as expected instead of the green. I think the greenish colour when it ends up in the fake. I'll put the shoes aside for a second. Obviously it comes with a StockX sticker, as all do. Come with my receipt, which I took out already. And it does come with the actual receipt where the person bought the shoes. So, I don't know, like, maybe I'm just cynical, but I don't know if this is a true indicator that the shoes are real, right? Like, you can always have a fake pair, just dump your real receipt in there and get extra money for a fake pair of shoes. So, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, maybe, like I said, I'm probably just too cynical. So that's pretty much it. So everything checks out so far. Obviously, the shoes itself comes with the StockX tag to show that it has been checked. And yeah, so. And it even comes with, the tag with the Air Jordans. I mean, if on close inspection, everything looks quite legit on the shoe. This is the one that I have doubts with. This is the one that looks a bit nicer. I mean, I'll actually pull the camera off and let's go in for a closer look at some of the things that I am suspect about and some of the things that I checked out from other videos. So I think the most suspect thing for me is if you take a look at the elephant print, they're both very different. On the left, you can see it's a lot finer, and on the right, it's a lot thicker. The only explanation I had for this, and I mean, even if I kind of get down this low angle, you can kind of see the left one is actually lower. So the imperfections are quite severe. I mean, some of the first things I did with this was actually go and talk to StockX, as well as put it up on Facebook and stuff on sneaker forums to do a legit check. I don't know how accurate it is, but it gives you some peace of mind. You can see that that number in the middle for the shoes, they both match on both pairs. Yep, and it also is the same one on the box. Sorry, poor camera work. And the thing that I did notice was you noticed the actual date. Yeah, so the actual date on the right hand side, it says, I think 5th of January. I'm assuming because it's American. And then this one says 12th of January. So they are built 7 days apart, and chances are the material is slightly different, or maybe the people working there are slightly different. I don't know how manual it is or how much of it's machine operated, but the things that do look good and are common indicators of fakes is the stitching under here. It tends to go from this part here, and it tends to go too far sometimes, but it's quite perfect on, both pairs. You can see, if you even look on the other side, you can see it's quite quite clean. There are some things, slight imperfections, as you can see near the toe. The stitching on this side is like this, and the stitching on this side is like this. If you're going to be picky, you can see how like the stitching in here, it kind of uses the inside line and goes across, whereas the stitching on the right pair uses the outside line and goes across. And for me, also the elephant print on the front, if you kind of look at it, it's quite even through on this pair. See how it's quite even between the elephant print and the stitching. And then on this side, this other pair, you can see it looks even for now. And then that front part looks slightly wider. And then you can see that it gets even wider down this side. So it's like this part of the shoe is a bit shorter. I mean, you know, yet again, I'll leave it for you guys to comment in the video whether I'm too pedantic about this stuff. The bottom of the shoe with the stars and the Jordan, I mean, they look all check out. It looks pretty good. The tumbled leather on the shoe feels fantastic. Slightly different on each pair, but because they're potentially built on different days, different pieces of material, you know, how long you tumble them for. I don't know what contributes to this kind of things. The Jumpman logo on the tongue, I mean, quite similar. Seems like his head's a bit kind of like longer on this one. You know, like I feel like I'm just really nitpicking here, you know. But for what it's worth, I had a chat with StockX. They double checked, and you know, they've kind of confirmed that these are legit. And you know, as a business, I would hope they wouldn't put that reputation online to not take back a purchase just because they don't want to lose that little bit of money. Plus the other good thing was that, you know, I've watched other videos and people have said that, you know, their left and right pair is built quite different, which, you know, I think adds to a bit of peace of mind for me as well. Yeah. Anyways, feel free to leave comments. As you can see, you know, I mean, this part is probably the thing that annoys me the most. Look at the elephant print on the left pair. Look at the elephant print on the right pair. It's just like, why is this so thin? I can still feel the grooves on this. It's just, why is it so thin compared to this one, right? Like, anyway. Like I said, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. You know, did I get screwed over? Too scared to push StockX any further? Or am I just really nitpicking? And this is just some of the things that happen with these shoes sometimes, you know, mass produced and all. Yeah, hope this video helps. I mean, look, I'm not a professional, you know, shoe checker of any sort. It was just me doing a lot of research, and I thought I'd just share with you guys what I saw, what I found, how I checked my shoes, and yeah, and I hope this helped.